If you bought, Lil J on the track.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the DSU-TV's live continuing coverage of Hornet basketball. Senior night is here tonight. Last home game for a lot of great seniors on this team. Amir May, Charles Burley, Kendall Williams, Tyshawn Bell, and Kendall Gray. 5 good seniors who will have their last home game in front of the crowd tonight. Friends and family are in the building. Definitely a good atmosphere. Taking on the Hampton Pirates, definitely a MEAC clash. Season winding down, MEAC tournament a little bit over a week away. We're ready to get to it. We're about 5 minutes from game time here. Derek, I'm going to bring you in right now. Derek, what do you have here today? First, let's start with the senior day antics, the ceremony before the game. Your nerves are usually a question sometimes with guys and try to do too much sometimes or try to come out, jack up a lot of shots. What are some of the things on senior day that you're looking forward to? What does that ceremony do to players?
Yeah, I think senior day sometimes can definitely get the most can get the better of you, but all of these guys are seniors. All of them want to have a successful senior day, so you won't just see one person forcing the issue. I think as a collective group, they'll be able to keep their calmer heads and be able to just play within themselves. These guys, they've played a lot of games together, and this is a good way to go out, 5 starters, and they'll do a good job, I think, in controlling their emotions.
Definitely a senior day, these 5 seniors. Each one brings something different to the table. Can you talk about, just as a collective group, what they have done and what their legacy will be here at DSU?
Exactly. I think each of these seniors, they have something unique about them. Kendall Williams and his ability to not only facilitate but score makes him a dual threat point guard. He's able to do all of the things in terms of commanding an offense without turning the ball over, which is great. Somebody like Charles Burley, he's been an ultimate press breaker through his time here, a heady player. He's always looking to make the extra pass. He's always looking to find his teammates. He's very good at that. Somebody like Amir May, who transferred his junior year, came back his senior year, and you just see the maturity level, his second chance and second shot for the Hornets. He's done a great job in terms of being the guy when nothing can be made. He makes something out of nothing better than anybody else in the MEAC. He's 12th in the nation in scoring with 20 points a game. He's the ultimate scorer and has done a great job in the second half of the season. And somebody like Tyshawn Bell, who you can use to guard shooting guards, small forwards, power forwards, occasionally put him on your center. He's able to rebound. He can shoot the 3. He loves the short corner area, and he loves the turnaround face-up jumper. He has a lot of game to him. And, of course, Kendall Gray, before they talked about him, this is his 3rd year that he will set the Delaware State single-season block record. He's always had tremendous timing, but I think his development on the offensive side of the ball has been great. His ability to score with his back to the basket is something he didn't have his freshman year. His ability to shoot a little bit from 15 foot, not very consistent, but it's something that he's added to his game to make people respect him, and has always had a face-up game where he could use his athleticism. But I think what he really dominates now is on the offensive and the defensive glass. He's second in the nation in rebounding. So everybody, all those seniors do a great job, and they bring something different to the table.
Great point there, Derek. Looking at a game like this, what are going to be your keys to the game and impact players as we match up with a tough Pirates team? These teams 4-5 in the standings, I believe, and this could go far as to me extending who plays where and who plays who in the second, third round MEAC tournament championship possibly. What are you looking at with that?
Exactly. These guys have struggled down the stretch, losing their last 7 out of 10 games. Primarily, they just run out of gas in the second half, so they have to use the bench. The bench has to be a big part of this game. Now, I'm not asking for them to play heavy minutes to their bench players like they did early in the season, but to give somebody like Haywood 5-10 minutes to spell Kendall Williams and Charles Burley and Amir May and Todd Hughes to get somewhere around the same time of minutes, and Eric Dickerson and maybe even Gasovic to give Kendall Gray a spell. Use the bench players to keep your seniors fresh, because you know the emotions are going to run a little bit higher than normal, and they may get gassed a little bit quicker. So Coach Walker has to be cognizant of that and making sure that all his players are fresh for the second half, and even the substitute in the second half to make sure they're fresh for the stretch run when it's 5, 6, 7 minutes remaining left in the game. So they're going to have to use the bench well. Secondly, I think they have to attack the basket. Lately, they've been settling for a lot of three-pointers, and they're bailing out their opponents. This is a team with Williams and May who can attack the basket at will. They're quick, flashy guards that can get into the lane and finish over top of taller defenders with their variety of floaters and pull-up jumpers and layup moves. So they have to attack the basket, and the best time to do that is early in the offense when the defense is set, when Hampton does not have their shot blockers ready. They have to attack early and often if they want to beat the Hampton Pirates today. Also, in terms of impact players, I think Kendall Gray has to step it up to an even higher level, something that we saw around January when he was winning Player of the Week and Defensive Player of the Week and was the nation's best rebounder. He has to play at that level. He's played terrific all season long, but there was a stretch where he was just the best player in the MEAC by far. If he could get back to that, they will have a very good chance to win this game. But also, they're going to have to watch out for Deron Powers. He dropped 23 points his last game against Howard in a 68-67 thriller. 23 points, 5 assists. He can score, he can facilitate, and he does a good job using his three as a secondary weapon to his ability to drive in the paint. I think those two guys will be huge reasons for their team's success for tonight's game.
Definitely. Look at the series, DSU versus Hampton. DSU leads 26-23. It's been a heated rivalry. Hornets and Pirates have meet for the second time in 9 days. Delaware State won the season's first meeting, 74-71, back on February 21st in Hampton. Amir May scored 30, including 24 in the second half. He led the Hornets in that first meeting. The Pirates had the final shot of the game, but Brian Darden missed a running three-point shot as time expired. The Hornets trailed 36-27 at the half, but outscored Hampton 47-35 in the final 20 minutes. And it was 17-32 from the floor, and Kendall Williams added 17 points for the Hornets. Reginald Johnson led Hampton players, 4 to be exact, in double figures with 17 points, and Quentin Chivas added 16. The last time these teams met at Delaware State, Hampton came out on top, 73-60, 2013-2014 season. So we're just about ready to get to tip here. Senior days upon us. Looking at this team, Derek, both teams are very close. Delaware State 7-7 in the MEAC, Hampton 8-6. So talk about a game like this, it has a lot of large implications. We talked about the Hornets before the game off air about some tough losses they've had. Coppin State, some loss they shouldn't probably have had, but it'll be interesting to see how they respond to their last home game on senior night and what they try to do to get a win here in front of this crowd and build some momentum with only one more regular season game after this against Coppin State to go into the tournament with some momentum and have a good seeding, at least in that top 4 range.
Exactly. You want to stay in the top 4. Probably top 3 is not going to work anymore. I don't see them passing Howard, but they definitely can get back into the 4th seed, and it's going to have to start with just a lot of players have to pick it up in terms of the production from the bench. They have to give their seniors some rest and some production while they're out on the floor. So it'll be interesting to see, like you said, we have a top 3 defense in Hampton versus a top 3 offense in the Hornets. I expect this to be another close game down to the wire like it always is.
Definitely, it'll be interesting to watch. I'm sure we'll expect a great game, probably a fast, frenetic pace to start out, and then we'll see some half court in the second half. Mir May, Kendall Gray, those guys take over. Tyshawn Bell, Kendall Williams, Charles Bell, the 5 seniors. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. But we'll be right back after the national anthem and introduction of starting lineups. Stay tuned at WDSU-TV.
Voiced by DSU's Approaching Storm Pep Band and remain standing for the national anthem, tonight performed by Resound, a trio joining us from Richmond, Virginia.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so bright Exactly. Oh. Game over. Game over.
It's great.
Real quick, Derek, what was your analysis on that national anthem?
I just said it was a 10, man. How many times? Oh, y'all couldn't hear me. Oh, I was wondering. I was like, were you not listening to me? But you were. I'm sorry. It was a 10.
Well, Derek, before
it
they
was
cut the
great.
lights out, what are the essential things the Hornets have to do in the first few minutes to set the tempo they want for this game?
Attack the basket. Do not settle for threes. Attack.
Junior from Charlotte, North Carolina, number 30, Jervon Presley. And junior from Chicago, Illinois, number 34, Reginald Johnson. Head coach of the Pirates, Edward Joyner Jr., assistant coach and DeMarco Johnson.
Turn me up. Turn the lights off. Yeah. What time is it, Hornets? It's game time! You know what time it is. At guard, 6'3" senior from South Haven, Michigan. Number 4, Amir Money Man. At guard, 5'10" senior from Wilmington, Delaware. Number 55, Charles Burley. At guard, 6' senior from Stone Mountain, Georgia. Number 2, Kendall Willie Williams. At forward, 6'7" senior from right here in Little Old Dover, Delaware. Number 5, Tyshawn Ring My Bell. In that center, 6'10", 235, a senior from Dover, Delaware. Polytech High School. He's got all types of records. Number 1, Kendall Gray. Head coach for the Hornets in his first season, Keith Walker. Assistant coach, Keith Johnson, Kevin Washington, and Alex Stone. Let's go. It's game time.
This team, the continuity of this team is veteran leadership at the top, and it's definitely something that you see with this team here, the unity, and it's something that they've used on the court as well.
Yeah, I think it's a special moment, and the atmosphere is definitely electric. All 5 seniors, like we spoke about before, and it definitely does put chills down your spine to see something like this. It's an amazing atmosphere. The last month or so, the crowd support has risen, even though the Hornets have not even been at their best yet. So hopefully the Hornets can give the crowd something to cheer for, some alley-oops, some exciting plays that we've seen in the past. I'm excited.
Definitely will be a great matchup here. Derek, just like the Lady Pirates, the male Pirates do the same thing. They don't necessarily have one guy that stands out. They hurt you as a team, and they have guys that can pick their spots and score collectively and play team ball. So it'll be interesting to see.
Exactly. They have 5 guys that average 9 points or more, and they do it by just, unselfish play. That's how they're about. Also, they're a good defensive team.
We're ready for the tip here. Kendall Gray back to his number 1 today after having 32 and 30 last game. And we're ready for tip-off here, ladies and gentlemen. Senior night at Memorial Hall. It is electric. And the tip goes right to Kendall Williams, K. Will, in the backcourt with Burley. These two teams have a lot of history. And it'll be interesting to see how it plays out today. Once again, joined alongside Derek Sleet. Now I'm Byron Dixon. Williams drives, 15 on the shot clock. First possession of the game for the Hornets. Burley spins and almost loses it as the shot clock winds down to 5. Burley takes the screen. Bell from the corner. Shot no good, short. Rebounded out by the Pirates. Brian Darden with the ball. Johnson takes the pass from. Shot is up by Presley. Shot rattles in with a shot there by Presley, showing the post ability. Jervon Presley, this junior out of Charlotte, North Carolina, getting it done there. Gray from about 15 feet rattles out, try to get his own 2 to go. Doesn't work there. Stop, pop, hit. Shot is good. Reginald Johnson with the transition 2 with a little pro hop and a score.
Hampton taking the fight to the Hornets right now on our home court.
Hampton comes out a little bit of a press, but the Hornets, as we talked about so many times, do an excellent job breaking those press. Screen, May, 15 feet, over to Burley, who swings it to Williams. Williams for 3. Shot is up, no good. Knocked down in the process. Gray with the rebound. With the move inside. Misses the drop step layup. Williams gets it, throws it to Gray. Gray knocked away the ball is, and it'll stay with the Hornets.
So maybe nerves a little bit affecting them. The shots are a little strong off the backboard, and so far they have 0 points in the first couple of minutes of play.
Williams the inbound. 17:58. Hampton up 4-0. Just on the way here at Memorial Hall. Burley, one of the pure point guards in the MEAC, doesn't really look to score much. He's a ball handler and a floor general. Extension of Coach Walker out there. And Burley drives in the lane and is fouled. That's going to be on Reginald Johnson, his first.
Not much rhythm to the Hornets offense.
May at the top of the key. Working on an island. Shot is off. A little bit too strong. Gray with another rebound early on. Loses the ball in the process and gets it out to K. Will, who will reset the offense. Williams thought about giving it to Gray, doesn't. May fakes, drives in, over to Williams. Inside to Gray. Gray met by Presley. Faces up. Sweeps through, shot no good.
So they're giving the ball to Gray in the paint so far. It's just nothing is dropping for him.
Hornets still looking for that
Powers
first
with a nice crossover.
Shot is up, shot is good. And the Hampton Powers lead 6-0. Meagle with his first 2 of the day from about 15 feet. And as Derek said, they're taking a fight to the Hornets. Speaking of taking a fight, blocked there. And we have a travel call. Like you said, Derek, it seems like a little bit of nerves early on in this game. Three-pointer transition up, no good. Shot was good by Darden. Shot was no good. Derek's impact player. Gray ahead of the pack. Gray is fouled. He wanted to slam that home. He have to make a highlight play that would have woke this crowd up if they ever needed to be waking up even more.
The crowd's ready to explode. They want something to cheer about, but so far, just nothing on the board. Maybe a couple free throws can settle this team down. Did not expect them to come out so flat, so out of rhythm to start the first half.
Gray makes his first free throw, and the Hornets finally broke the scoring seal, and Gray appropriately so. The man in the middle gets the first points of the day for the Hornets on senior night. And Gray makes both free throws. 6-2 is the score. Darden gets it into Presley. Turnaround jumper, no good. Gray skies in for the rebound.
This is what they have to attack early. Good look.
And there it is, Derek. Something for this crowd to cheer about. Kendall Williams with the three-point jump shot.
Williams has something to say to the Hampton bench after that bucket.
Williams, the every fiery point guard, always plays with his emotion. He's one of the leaders on this team.
Powers answers right back on the other end.
Bell, way downtown. It's good. Rises, fires, ring his bell, ladies and gentlemen. Tyshawn Bell.
That three just made him 4th all time in school history for three-pointers made. Just needed one, and he got it very early on.
Safe to say he was going to break that record tonight. Darden over to Chivas. Presley throws it on to the crowd.
I guess he didn't like the national anthem.
And hits one of the members of Resound who gave that awesome national anthem, like Derek said. I don't think he was feeling it.
I thought they were good. But I think it was important for the Hornets to survive that first 5 minutes. Still a tie game. The emotions may be starting to wear off a little bit. Now they're a little focused into this game. Score still 8-8.
Like you said, the first 5 minutes will be interesting. It's interesting to see how the Hornets will respond. A lot of pressure, a lot of nerves. So what do you think they've done well or not done well so far?
Well, I think they have not really done much well. A lot of shots have been contested, but they're just hitting some threes. Here, this was a good shot, though, in transition. That's the best time to take those threes, in my opinion. Williams knocks the first one down. Bell comes off a screen where he'll get his. And just enough space to get it to go in. I do want to see them attack the basket. We saw this in the first half in the last game against Maryland Eastern Shore. They were hitting a lot of threes in the first half. Second half, the three-pointer went away from them, and a scoring drought ensued because they just kept firing up. So they're hitting the threes now, but I would want to see them attack the basket some more.
So Hampton comes out in their press early on. And Derek, as we said so many times, the Hornets have a lot of guys who can handle the ball and help break press like these.
Exactly. They do a great job of passing the ball around. They move it very quickly.
And the Hornets break that press with ease. Burley takes the screen, rises up, and they may need to close the window here at Memorial Hall Gym because Burley just shot an air ball.
That's a shot he has to take. If the defense is going to go under him from 15 feet away, he has to pull it. But for some reason, he kind of double clutched it a little bit. He needs to be a little more confident when he rises up, as Waller will be the first to check into the game. Probably for Burley, I'm sorry.
And Burley, like you said, will hit to the bench. Waller coming to the game.
Waller, they're able to stretch the floor a little more with him because his ability to shoot the three, shoots it around 40%.
May draws the foul, much to the dismay of Darden. May gets it off the inbound from K. Will in the corner. Met by Chivas. Drives right. Out the wall, swings it to Bell. Bell, another three. It's good. And Tyshawn Bell has it working early on in this game. Ring that bell.
He only needs an inch. It's good defense, but he's 6'7", and has great wingspan, able to get these shots off.
Great defense there by Gray, putting the straps on, much to the love of the crowd there. Crossover there by Darden. Darden gets in the lane, throws it up and in. And yells something over at the crowd. May, he loves that shot, ladies and gentlemen. It's good. Amir May, stop me if you've seen this before. Amir May from way downtown. Shot is up.
I don't know. I thought Gray was there. They're going to call a blocking foul. But the game's starting to open up a little bit now. We're going to get a replay once again. I don't know.
He was clearly there.
I think he was there as well, but just didn't get the call.
I didn't need a replay to know that. I saw him there the whole time. He was there at least a good 1-2 seconds before. Shot is up by Chivas, and then he completes a three-point play. This game's all knotted up at 14 early on, and as Derek said, it seems like both teams have found their pace of offense early on. 14-13 to score, excuse me, but Williams goes inside to Gray. Gray was calling for it. Gives it over to Waller. Waller gets it to Bell. Bell from the other corner. No good, but Gray's there to get the rebound, and it's taken away. Darden swings it over to Powers. Darden from downtown. Shot is good. And Brian Darden early on in this game, 5 points for the Pirates.
Pirates in the zone. It was like a 3-2.
May drives right. Goes behind his back. A little razzle-dazzle for Amir May. He does it all, ladies and gentlemen. Sit back and watch.
And I like that aggressive Amir May looking to score from the paint.
Definitely a good point, as you say. He likes to take those threes. He can make them, but when he's attacking the paint, it creates not only opportunities for himself, but other players.
Exactly, because even a miss, you're going to have somebody like Gray who goes boxed out for a rebound.
And they love to throw those alley-oops.
Exactly.
Williams rises, takes it himself. Pull out the do-it-yourself kit. Put up the 3 fingers. He hit the 3, ladies and gentlemen. They take the 1-point lead with 12 minutes remaining. Chivas goes baseline, swings it over. Darden from way downtown. Darden showing he's got range, ladies and gentlemen, and this might be a shootout.
That's the second time Waller has made a mistake and left somebody open in the corner. That's the second time it's led to a 3-pointer. Williams had some words with Walker about, hey, maybe we get somebody with more experience out here. Waller's just a freshman.
May, top of the key, met by Chivas.
Good pass by
Gray,
Waller.
little floater, it's good. And Kendall Gray showed his touch around the basket on that play.
So the Hornets, instead of being in zone, they switch to a man-to-man.
Gray, great defense. Closes out, rebounded by Bell. May going back the other way. Williams takes the screen, steps back for another 3. It's good. Kendall Williams is on fire early on, ladies and gentlemen, here on senior night.
Williams is definitely feeling it. He's always a person who loves the big game. He loves the moment, the spotlight, the sold-out crowd, the senior game.
Shot is up. Shot is no good. Gray with the rebound. Up ahead to Bell. Bell gives it back to Gray, and he's fouled. Good chemistry there between those two. They know each other very well, and you see it on the court here. What a play there.
Exactly. The two Dover natives running the fast break to perfection, but it started with a great pass by Kendall Williams, keeping his head up and finding Bell out in transition.
Early on, Derek, we see 24-21. A lot of these games seem to start off really fast with a lot of points. What has stood out to you so far here?
I think they're doing a good job of scoring early in the offense. They're looking to push the ball, and they're looking to take the open shot. They're not forcing much. Look at this one. Somebody's not paying attention to the scouting report. You have to guard Kendall Williams from out there. Nobody has forced the shot. All of the shots have been in rhythm. And then, once again, you have to put a man on Williams. We're going to have a pick and roll. He goes under. He didn't read the scouting report, and he has to pay for it. And then a beautiful bounce pass from Waller to Gray. Just how the coach threw it up. Leads
Going down the senior profile, Kendall Gray, let's start with him. Talk about what he can do.
Hey, we spoke about him at a lot this season, his ability to block shots, but when he's aggressive offensively, it opens up so much for them because he's not only able to get a double team, he's a good and willing passer, so he's able to get other people open. When he dominates both sides of the court, the Hornets are almost unbeatable in a MEAC. But this is a situation where I want to see, do you employ your bench? Or are you going to make your starters play 10 more minutes in the first half without getting a break?
Definitely
the only
a
person
great
that's been
question.
subbed out so far is Burley.
Definitely a great question. As Coach Walker has had, you know, times where he's went to the bench, times where he doesn't go to him, or times he goes to him at the wrong time. So definitely be interesting to see as that was one of your keys as well.
Exactly, and I think he knows that sometimes he has gone to the bench for too long and he's lost the trust in them, but he still has to think about you cannot let Williams and Bell and Gray and May play 40 minutes. There's no way they'll be able to keep up the pace like they're going at right now.
Kendall Gray makes his first free throw. The big man in the middle definitely has a good touch around the basket and is a solid free throw shooter as well. Makes both free throws. 26-21 is the score. You see Kendall Gray calling out the defense, calling out the anchor. Shot is up, shot no good. Shot put back, and it is in. That is going to be Jervon Presley on the putback.
Thought it was a travel on McKee earlier, but it was no call.
Amir May looking for Gray. Gray faces up. Reposts. May goes in. Waller downtown is good.
That's what he's in the game to do. Play great defense and hit that open three and did it there.
We have a foul that's likely to be called on Williams.
For the foul, Kendrick Williams, that's his first. Team second.
Chivas goes inside to Presley. Presley met by Gray. Brown over to Chivas. Chivas with the pump fake, steps in. Shot no good. Rebounded by May. Waller takes the pass from Bell. Gray with the screen. Waller pulls the trigger. It's good. Kevon Waller has the touch early on, ladies and gentlemen.
Good jumper by Waller. Be confident. You're a good player, and he's showing it.
Speaking of good players, there's the Ron Powers, your impact player, with a shot there. A May right back at you. No good.
It's a good look, but I want to see him attack more. And another reach-in foul by Williams. I think the ref could have let that one go as Powers beat him off the dribble once again.
Definitely a tough call there. Kendall Williams down with 2 fouls, and Burley looks like he's going to come back in the game. Definitely a tough one there.
And I like the substitution there. Up by 6, give Kendall some rest. You're going to need him late in the game when the game slows down to make some plays in the post. And Williams, who was off to a hot start, has to sit down for probably the remainder of the half because of foul trouble. So, unfortunate for him.
Wilson Fisher just checked into the game, gets it over to Powers. Hornets lead 31-25.
I wonder if Burley has a foot speed to stay with Powers. We'll see.
Pass is almost thrown away by Wilson Fisher. Brown's going to drive on May. Step back, one leg, it is good. Tough shot there, but he gets it to go.
Good job by Brown making a tough shot because May was all over him.
Waller to Bell. Bell for his third three, no good.
That's a good look. Top of the key. He normally makes those.
Gasevich into the game. Powers again, no good.
Need a rebound, it'll be Burley.
Burley drives inside, tries to throw it to May. Knocked away.
Still
And at 7:39 remaining, 31-27 is the score. So, Derek, what have you liked so far from the Hornets offensively and on defensive end as well?
Defensively, they're going to have to make some more stops. Hampton, they're hitting some tough shots, but they're in such a good rhythm. I think they need to mix up their defensive approach, maybe a press or back into a zone, but they're killing them one-on-one in their man-to-man defense. Here's Waller, one of his shots he's made, steps right into the three. He definitely can do that at will if he's left that wide open. But on the other end, Powers has been making some great decisions. Good pull-up jumper before the defender can get there. Buries it. And then Brown, one-on-one. May all up in his jersey, but the step back frees himself up and knocks down another difficult two.
Well, Derek, speaking on the theme of seniors, Amir May, talk a little bit about him.
Amir May, he's a streaky shooter, I think. I think he's best suited when he attacks the basket first and then starts to shoot the three after that where he gains rhythm. But he has limitless range. He can shoot the NBA three. He can shoot a pull-up three. He can shoot off the dribble. He can shoot off a screen. But I really like when he attacks the basket because he has an array of dribble moves and crossovers to get into the paint and a lot of different floaters and layups to get the bucket once he gets there.
Gasevich in the game, as we said, with Burley, Gray, Waller, and May. 7:30 remaining. Gasevich inside, throws it to Gray. 8 on the shot clock. May is going to make a move. Over to Waller in the corner. 3-point, no good. Good luck there.
Good defense by Hampton in the break. Almost turned it over, though.
Burley hounding Brown. Shot is up. Shot is dunked in by Presley.
Good dump off pass there to set up the dunk. And just like that, it's a 2-point game. Good move by Burley.
May will take the pass from Burley. No good. Knocked away by Presley, and will stay with the Hornets. Gasevich gets it inside. Gasevich scores. The Serbian hammer gets it done there, Derek.
He definitely has a lot of potential. Seeing that one go in gives him a little bit more confidence.
And I'm sure I'm hear about that shot later on. Gray still there by Gray. Gets it over to Waller. Hornets definitely pushing the pace. May gets it. Floats it up. No good.
May struggling with his shot a little bit. But he's known to have has where he can just explode and go view 20.
Hampton will call a timeout on the play. So talk a little about Tyshawn Bell and what he's done for this program as well.
Tyshawn Bell has put it on display so far. He is a knockdown three-point shooter, but he has great size, so they can use him for 2 to 3 different positions, both on offense and defense. And he's always been a guy who just hits the clutch shot, the clutch free throws, and he normally does a good job winning his matchups that he's given, whether it's guarding a power forward or small forward. He's going to get his from the field, and he's also going to do a good job on the defensive side as well.
Yeah, take a look here at the dunk here by Presley, throwing it down with authority here.
Just beats Gasevich off the dribble, and then a nice pass to the cutter, Presley, and he throws it down.
We got something real special for you on the hands out here. Promise.
5:56 remaining. Hampton will take the ball out.
For the most part, I think the coach, has, at least in the first half, has done a good job giving most of his players some rest. I believe May is the only person who has not been subbed out. Gray was subbed out for about a minute. But anything to just give these guys some rest. Gray averages about 35 minutes per game.
Brown top of the key, met by Waller. Darden just checking back in. Presley inside and dunks it on Madron Gasovic.
He's going to get a tech. I think he was hanging on the rim.
And he put Gasovic on the poster there.
Actually, they're going to call just a delay of game on Presley. But once again, they're just losing him on the defensive side. And wow, that is a poster.
He invited Gasovic to be on his poster, and I think Gasovic accepted the friend request there.
Bell is set to check in on the next dead ball. Foul will be on McKell, who reaches over on Gray. Or I'm sorry, his name is actually Miko. That's going to be a tough one for me to get. Gasovic, 2-minute cameo appearance, gets a couple of applause. Dangerous pass by Burley.
Hampton in that 2-3 zone, trying to make Delaware State University live from the outside. Zone does leave you vulnerable to rebound opportunities. Burley splits inside, throws it up for Gray. And they're trying to get a highlight play of their own, just a bit outside the reach of Gray there. Burley hounding Key.
Miko may have gotten away with a travel there, but he'll throw one down.
Miko with the dunk there. Hampton racking up the highlight plays, and they've tied this game up 33-all. Bell over to Waller. May with the step back. Ball taken away.
They've done a good job on May so far in the first half. A whole bunch of different defenders are taking their chance at the best scorer in the MEAC.
Miko again. Shot is up. Shot is good. He's on fire. And he's going in the line for a three-point play opportunity. Cardinals center basketball. Don't foul a jump shooter.
And Presley has something to say to the fans. Coach Joyner took Presley out after he had something to say after the made basket by Miko.
Miko can't complete the three-point play. And I got timeout by Coach Walker. Oh, Derek, we're at 4 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. Hampton has started to catch fire a little bit offensively. What have they done well, you think?
They're doing a good job attacking the basket, and then they're stretching the court out with the three after they attack the basket, playing inside and out, and it's hurting the Hornets. But losing Kendall Williams to foul trouble was hurting them. They've only scored 2 points since he's been out. He was on fire, hitting the first 3 threes of the game, but not having him in. Burley's a good guard, but he's not an offensive threat. And you're seeing that they're really missing that dynamic that Williams brings. And here after the missed alley-oop, you're going to have Miko in the corner running baseline. And that's the first dunk of the two, or the second dunk of the two. Presley had one earlier.
Waller in the corner. Gets it to Gray. Gray with the give and go to Bell. Bell banks it in. Good offensive flow there by the Hornets.
They've done that so many times out through their careers. They're both Dover natives.
Darden for three. Darden air ball. Bell. Step back. Gives it to Burley. Ball in the corner. Takes it. Taps it into Gray. Gray with the position. Pass swatted away by Miko. I don't know how many times I've seen Kendall Gray's shot be blocked. And he's going to try it again. No good by Darden.
A fight for the ball is going to end up in Waller's hands. May, good move and draws a foul by Key. I think there has to be a rule. If you shoot an air ball on 1-3, I don't think you should be the next person to shoot on the next possession because you might not make it. You just might not make it, and that's what Darden just did.
Well, most shooters don't have a conscience. They feel like they can make any shot. So with that situation, they're just going to keep shooting.
I guess.
Well, Derek, 35 alls. The score has been an exciting half so far. 3:28 remaining. What do you think what team is going to take control, and how will they do that?
I don't think any team is going to take control. This is going to be a seesaw battle all the way through. The last time these two teams met, it was 74-71, the good guys. But who knows what's going to happen this time. I think it's really going to come down to who can really just make the shots at the end. It's going to be difficult. Both teams are playing heavy minutes with their starters. Who can really push through and be that X factor for their team when it counts? As you see the give and go by Gray to Bell. Not really a give and go, but passed it to Gray. Gray finds the cutter.
Well, we'll talk a little about Kendall Williams while we're wrapping up the seniors here.
Kendall Williams, of course, he was a transfer. I think he went to Cecil College for his first couple of years. But he really took over this starting job. I remember it was A.J. Thomas at the beginning of the year. But by the season's end, we all knew Kendall Williams was the best point guard for the Hornets coming into this season. And he's proven it, his ability to run the offense. He never really turns the ball over. He gets his team set up and knows exactly what play to call every single time down the court. But he's also able to get his offense. He's able to shoot. He's able to drive. He's able to penetrate and kick to the open man. He brought a lot to this team, and he just has a certain attitude about him that's infectious. He's an aggressive person. He backs down from no one, and it shows with this team.
Hornets had a ball here. Hornets working the ball side to side. Everyone gets a turn. Bell from 3. Way off. But Gray's there to clean up the mess. Gray gets it back. Jump ball. And it'll go to Hampton.
Gray struggling from the field a little bit. Only 1 for 5 so far. He does have 5 rebounds. But not an offensive impact so far.
Chivas in. Chivas firing. Shot no good.
Good rebound by Waller.
Burley throws it away. Hampton is the scrum on the ground.
Possession arrow will be Hornets ball. Presley back in after got reprimanded by the coach for taunting the crowd.
Burley with the ball on the offensive side. Had to have a foul on Chivas as he was guarding Bell.
I think if you're Coach Walker, you got to think, when do I give May some rest? He's our best scorer, but he's playing heavy minutes. He has not been substituted out. Do you play somebody 20 minutes straight like that?
Bell makes the first, and now the Hornets find themselves in a bonus, so they'll be heading to the line for the rest of the half. Second free throw by Bell is up and in. Kind of wonder why they waited to the end of his career to make that sound after he makes a bucket every time.
The Bell sound?
Yeah.
That should have been done freshman year.
Johnson pump fakes up, Shot is good. What a move there.
Good job by Johnson using the pump fake.
Gray fighting for position inside, doesn't get it. Burley drives. Wallers looking for someone, gets Gray. In rhythm, shot no good. Burley fights for it, gets it back, gets it over to Gray, tiptoeing on the sideline. They'll be able to regain possession. 1:40 remaining first half.
And Burley just threw it away. I think they were saying it was tipped, but I don't think the ball was tipped. Burley just threw that one away, just got away from him.
Johnson from way downtown, shot no good. Gray with another rebound.
Hornets got lucky on that one. May was not where he was supposed to be. Johnson got a clean look.
Like you said, he usually makes you pay when they get those opportunities. Burley breaking down Chivas. Had him on skates a little bit there. Waller inside the Bell. Bell with a distinct size advantage. Gets it up. It should be a goaltending. It is, and Bell gets it done again. He's on fire here, Derek. 10
Bell's
points.
going to be the first Hornet in double figures. His last game as a senior here, and he's stepping up big time for the Hornets.
And I think it's definitely a key. When Tyshawn Bell's aggressive and looking for his offense, they can play through him in a sense, and he can be versatile, not only outside, but inside as well, as you saw.
Exactly. Having somebody that can post up the smaller guy or shoot the three over anybody is great. And then he gets the deflection that leads to the steal.
Definitely an all-around player, Swiss Army knife. Can do it all. And the carrier's called.
Burley having a rough couple of minutes, threw a pass away earlier, and then inexplicably just carried.
That's definitely a new call. If you notice, a lot of the point guards, especially in the NBA and college, you see them do that sort of that similar dribble. It always behooves me. I never knew what it was, but I guess it is a carry. But you rarely see it called.
Yeah, but when you have the ball higher than your head, that's the only time they're really going to call that. But it happens a lot if you have the ball that high because it's a lack of control from that point on, and it's an easy one for the ref to call.
39-37. Hampton looks like they're going to hold for the last shot. Shot is good by Miko.
Miko has good footwork, was able to create some space for that fadeaway. 5 seconds
May
left.
with 5 on the clock. Drive, step back, good if it goes, no good. And that is how the first half will end. We're all knotted up at 39, ladies and gentlemen. What a half of basketball. Derek, we're in for a good one, 39-39. You talked about a seesaw battle. What has stood out to you in the first half?
I think what stood out for me is I'm starting to see that Hornet drought show itself. That ugly second half drought showed itself late in the first half. Hopefully the Hornets can shake out of it, but without Williams, this offense just does not have enough balance. They're not worried about Burley shooting the ball from deep. So the zone is able to keep everybody from attacking, and also they're able to still guard the shooters in Bell and Waller and May when Williams isn't on the floor.
39-39 is the score. First half of action here. We'll be back for the second half. We got a good one in store. Senior day here. Derek, real quick, what is Coach Walker going to talk to his team about in the locker room?
I think they have to just continue to attack the paint. I think May, in general, I would like to see him play a little two-man game. He's just not having the ability to shake away from his defender. So get him in a pick and roll. Get him somewhere where he can head north and south instead of east and west, and he can make a play.
Great point there. We're going to wrap it up for the halftime. We'll be right back. About 15 minutes or so, $39 a score. Stay tuned to DSU TV.
To appear live on the show. They perform. I don't even want to go off of this. Y'all heard them come out here and do that national anthem, right? They about to come out here, and when I say rip the show for y'all, they about to rip the show for y'all. So I need y'all to show some Hornet love for Joseph Clark, Jessica Fox, and Mariah Hargrove, also known as Resound. Y'all ready? I know y'all gonna do the thing. I know y'all gonna do the thing. Come on, way all over there. We half court. Oh, y'all wanna go right there? Y'all right there? This brother 6'9". 6'5". for the Lord God Almighty reigns. Yeah. Hallelujah. Holy, holy are you, Lord God Almighty. Worthy is the Lamb. Worthy is the Lamb. Worthy is the Lamb. Hallelujah. 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 You have won the victory. Whoa. Hallelujah. You have won it all for me. Death could not hold you down. Oh, you are the risen. Yeah. Seated in majesty. You are the risen. Whoa. Lift every voice, voice. Lift every voice and sing till I did heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of a new day begun. Let us march on. We gotta keep on marching, yeah. Ooh, until we find our victory. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, I know you've been hurting. Ooh, and I know you've been struggling. Ooh, but you gotta hold on. Ooh, keep on marching on. Ooh, I know you've been waiting. Ooh, and you've been pressing. Ooh, but you gotta keep moving. Ooh, keep on moving. Yeah. Ooh, let us us march on. Amazing grace. Let us march on.
How sweet the sound. Let us march on. They're saved. Let us march on.
Oh, rich like me, yeah.
Let us march on. I once was lost. Let us march on. But now I'm found. Let us march on.
I once was blind.
Let us march on. But now I see. Let us march on to victory. Is a word. March on. March on.
Lord, I will lift mine eyes to the hills. No, my help is coming from you. Your peace, you give me peace in the time of the storm. You are the source of my strength. You are the strength of my life.
And I lift my hands.
I lift my hands in total praise to you. Amen. Amen. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Give it up for Resound, y'all. Hold it down.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Let's go, y'all. We want the church. Everybody sing a song.
Hands together and act like you know it.
All right, we're back here, halftime in the Hornets' Nest. 39 all is the score here in an exciting first half of action. Hornets and the Pirates, MEAC action. Two teams who are one game apart in the standings in the MEAC tournament starting next week. Derek, looking at some of these halftime stats, what has stood out to you in the first half?
What stood out to me, first of all, they're living and dying by the three once again. They hit 7 threes in the first half. But like we saw in the second half of the Maryland Eastern Shore game on Saturday, that may not be the case in the second half. The three-pointer may go away. So they have to figure out a way to score in the paint. They only have 10 paint points in the first half. That's not going to get it done if they want to get a W here tonight. Also, I think they are doing a good job rebounding. Gray, in particular, dominating on the boards like he's done all season long. That's going to be a big plus for them, especially late in the game if it comes to a last possession. Their ability to out-rebound their opponents can definitely be a huge plus for them. But it's still a very close game. It can go either way. Both teams are so evenly matched. This is going to be an exciting finish.
Definitely be an interesting second half to see what it comes down to and to see who can execute better in the half court. 39 all is the score. Like you said, the Hornets have relied on the three-point shot a lot. I'm interested to see if Kendall Gray can get his shot going a little bit more. And who finishes the game for the Hornets, as you talked about the bench production. Is it the seniors? Is it going to be a collection of people from the bench? I'm interested to see what Coach Walker and the halftime adjustments he's made out of the locker room, which is always important.
Something to keep an eye on is Amir May played the entire first half. Gray only had 1 minute of rest. Bell only had 2 minutes of rest. How will they last in the last couple of minutes of the game? We've seen on Saturday they were gassed at the end and couldn't buy a bucket.
No matter who you are, no matter how much endurance you may have, you get tired eventually. And that'll be the question, like you said. You don't want to run your players into the ground. Still have a game, another game, and a MEAC tournament. So it's interesting to see how this plays out in the second half using the right buttons, pressing on the bench. Pirates will have the first possession of the first half. As Powers swings to Darden. Presley inside, hook shot is way up. Darden with the one-legged shot almost gets it in.
That's going to be Williams' third foul, I believe. Tried to reach over for the rebound, ended up whacking him across the arm, and probably don't want to take him out the game, but that's another big foul for him. He got to be careful.
Presley inside. I love that hook shot. No good. Bell with the rebound. And Williams is back the other way for the Hornets. Gets it over to May.
And Gray is hurt. I didn't see what happened, but he's on the ground.
And Hornet Nation holds their breath. Kendall Gray slow to get up.
Gray back on his feet. I don't know if he just cramped up, but he looks ready to go. Looks like Coach Walker is a little upset that Hampton basically just used that injury as a timeout. Now Williams and Presley exchanging words.
Williams will not back down. Bell, 15-foot shot is up and in, and Tyshawn Bell has it going today, ladies and gentlemen. Sit back and watch this guy execute on the offensive end.
Good assist by Williams as well. When he's on the court, the Hornets are a different team.
Johnson throws it up to Presley. Entry pass is knocked away, and the Hornets will have the ball.
And Presley is public enemy number one. The crowd does not like him at all.
Williams with the step back. Shot is up. Rattles out. Gray with the rebound. He looks just fine. Gray draws the foul.
And Presley gets called for a foul. So a couple of bad possessions for Presley. It's starting to unravel a little bit.
It looks like he may be getting subbed out soon. We may have a sub. Emmanuel Roba will check in for him. 6'8" senior out of Texas. Williams gets it into Bball. May over to Williams, takes the screen from Bball. Williams inside, pass stolen away by Darden. By Johnson, excuse me. Gets it over to Darden. Darden will take the three, it's good. And this Hampton team, not necessarily known for their three-point shooting, Derek, but they're making a few today. Gray inside, posting up. Steps through, and there's a jump ball.
It will remain Hornets ball, but yeah, Gray just has not been able to get much offensively. It's been physical down there for him.
Williams want to get over to May, but Vaughn will take it over. Gray inside.
We're going to get a blocking foul. Okaroba try to go for a little flop, a little acting class. But
Good
apparently
job by the refs not falling for it.
Yeah, apparently that's not part of his major either. May, who's been quiet, they've had multiple defenders on him. We're going to get a travel by Gray.
Raised that pivot foot up before he even made a move.
Two best players, May and Gray, have really struggled to get anything going offensively. They're only combined 3 for 15 from the field.
Two of the better offensive players for the Hornets have definitely not had a bit on that game. But Tyshawn Bell has got to travel on the other end.
Travel must be infectious. Back-to-back travels, that's going to be on McKeel, or Meikle.
Williams running the point guard duties as Waller starts second half out. Burley's on the bench. May on the right wing. Drives in, steps back. Throws it right to Meikle. And Darden back the other way. Shot is no good. And Johnson knocks it right out for his own team.
And Coach Joyner is just looking for a call, has some words with the ref.
Williams yelling out the offensive set for the Hornets. Hornets looking to get something going. Gray faces up, looking to get it going offensively. Takes it in, rises, throws it up, draws the foul, almost gets it to go, but he'll get to the line for 2 free throws, and free throws definitely can help get his rhythm going on the offensive end.
That's going to be Okarupa's second foul since coming into the game.
Gray makes the first.
Would like to see Gray use more of his hook shot or a face-up game. I think he's trying to overpower his opponents, and it hasn't worked so far. He's thrown some fouls, but for the most part, has struggled.
Any big man on the post that's going to play with his back to the basket a little bit definitely needs not only a go-to move, but a counter move as well.
Exactly. That's what he needs to start using. And a great block by May. It is going to be out on Barden, I believe. They're actually going to say jump ball.
And
So
Amir
possession
May with
arrow.
the block, but they call it a jump ball.
Yeah. Would have been better if it was just a block. It would have been out of bounds on Barden.
Three-point shot on line, no good. By Powers. Johnson tries to recover. Miko recovers, and that is going to be called a foul.
Don't know who that foul was on. I know it wasn't on Gray, possibly on Bell, and I think that's who they're calling it on.
And then that's how many for Bell?
That's only going to be a second, I believe.
Okay. Miko makes the first free throw.
Miko, who leads the team with just under 13 points a game.
Miko misses the second one as well. Williams gets it over to Gray. Gray inside, up by Okobo. Faces up, goes baseline. So we got a foul on the floor.
That's another one. I like to continue to give the ball to May, or Gray. Even though he's not getting a lot of offense, he's getting a lot of people in foul trouble.
Great point there. There's 15 minutes remaining. You have a shot to get the same in the bonus early on with plenty of time remaining. This team is pretty good at shooting free throws as well. We're going to take a look here at replay.
Now, we got some stuff in that bag for you.
This is the drive, and then beautiful behind the back pass, over the shoulder pass to Bell, and he can knock down any shot that you ask him to.
You get everything in that bag. Let me tell you what's in that bag. Before you shoot, the Delaware Lottery has a lot in there for you. Some money, some gifts.
Well, Derek, we're all tied up again. And like you said, this game is going to go down to the wire.
It definitely is. But I love that they're giving the ball to Gray. They need to be able to control the paint. And soon enough, they're going to have to double Gray because he's getting everybody in foul trouble. It's going to lead to a lot of open shots for everybody else.
I got you. You make the layup. All you got to do is make the layup. Kim, come on, Kim. Come on, hurry up. Make a layup. Make a layup. Make a layup, Kim. Just make the layup, Kim. She gonna show you right now. Oh my gosh. We gotta eat this 5 shots and she made the foul shot. We're gonna step over here. Let me show y'all what they want. I'm gonna just pull it out because I can't talk on my microphone. Pause.
Williams the inbound.
Dangerous
Throws
pass.
it away.
That's the second time on an inbound play they just threw the ball away.
I would like to see the, I know it's a loss, but a lot of teams don't even run inbound plays anymore. It's just everyone for their soft mentality. More inbound plays, stack plays, box plays can help free each other up and not have to worry about those things.
Exactly.
Darden gets all the way to the bank, but he's invited to a block party, and Kendall Gray swatted that pass all the way back to Hampton, Virginia.
And he has something to say about it. He let Barden know that you do not drive at the best shot blocker in the MEAC.
We call that striking fear into your opponent. See if he thinks twice about coming into the rim next time. And we got to travel there.
And Miko, he heard some footsteps. He see number 1 and decided to take a couple more steps to make sure his shot didn't get blocked.
Bell in transition. He loves that shot. It's good. Tyshawn Bell's on fire.
That's the open looking early offense. Push the ball. The defense collapses, and they forget about Bell.
Bell's having a game to remember tonight. Put on the show in front of the friends and family. Presley goes up. Shot no good. And we got an acrobatic act going on, and it's not even the Olympics.
Miko fell over Presley, but was ready to swing on anybody, it looked like, not knowing it was his own teammate at first. And that's going to be Gray's 3rd foul. I thought that was clean, but here's a replay of that block that wasn't a foul where he just threw it out of there.
Kendall Gray's an equal opportunity rejector. As you see Presley make the free throw. May swings it over to Bell. Williams for 3. Williams has it. It's good. Kendall Williams is seeing triple, ladies and gentlemen. He's on fire. Derek, it seems as though he's gotten better as a jump shooter. And not only as this year progressed, but as the games progressed throughout the year.
Exactly, and that's his 4th triple of the night.
A little soccer action there, FIFA. And it's a kick ball.
Once again, we're in that situation where if you're not going to sub in now, you're probably going to have your players play the rest of this 14 minutes and 37 seconds out. No signs of a substitution.
That's the question that we had. Are this team going to be worn down? But it looks like he's going to stick with the starters for this foreseeable future right now. No one even looking to check in at the moment. Brown from downtown. Air ball.
May got away with a little foul. He didn't hit Brown on the wrist, but he did hit him on the way down.
May on the right wing. Met by Brown. Throws it up. It's good. Floats it up and in. Shot is up and no good. May ahead of the pack. Euro step. Knocked away.
And they're going to be a tech on Brown.
Double tech.
Actually, it's going to be double technicals. Brown was mad about the three-pointer on the other end a couple possessions ago. Then he said something to May as May hit a floater over top of him. And then Brown hit May a little bit on that deflection. Now Williams has some words to say to Brown. He has just something to say, and now the crowd's into it.
Oh, much to the applause of the crowd. They definitely love that intensity.
I remember we had a game about a month ago where it became some tense moments and the crowd just erupted, and the Hornets ended up winning a blowout.
Definitely something that can give a positive jolt to your team, especially in front of your home crowd. Something that can be demoralizing to the opponent.
Exactly. If they can make a play, this crowd will erupt.
I'm going to get a look at a couple replays here.
Here, that's just the top of the break, top of the arc 3 that they love to run so much. They'll have Bell as a trailer. And here's May. Is that the isolation? No, it's not. That's going to be Williams for 3.
And Brown John at the bench of the Hornets. And this crowd is going to dig into him.
He needs to be careful. 1 more second, he's out.
Williams bounce past the Bell. Bell on the post. He can do that. Up and good. He's showing a full repertoire here today, Derek. He's on fire.
Bell with 19. He's doing a terrific job inside or outside.
Hampton ain't ready, is they, y'all? They ain't ready.
The Hornets are up
They ain't
8.
ready.
They have a little bit of a cushion.
Come here, come on.
I think it would be wise to substitute 1 or 2 of the players out while they have a little bit of a cushion, while they have a little bit of a lead.
All you gotta do is make a layup.
Because this game's going to go down to the wire
All you
regardless.
gotta do is make a layup. And a foul shot. And a foul shot. And a foul shot. And a foul shot.
Well, Derek, looking at this game, Hornets have kind of taken a little bit of control. What have you liked so far in the second half?
Second half, I think they did a good job getting the ball to Gray early on and establishing some sort of a presence, some sort of a balance. And then also, Bell and Williams have just been on fire from three-point line. They've showed up huge for this game and picked up the slack because May has not been able to really score except for that floater just a couple possessions ago.
Who else think they can win something? Matter of fact, give me a cheerleader. Give me a cheerleader. Come on. All you gotta do is make a layup. All you gotta do is make a layup. I'm gonna give it away. If you want to make this layup, I'm gonna give you the $700, psych. Oh, jump shot. Hold it down for the cheerleaders. There you go. Ooh, killer. Ooh. I'm gonna give somebody another chance to win that $700. Hold on. I mean, like, throughout the game. Hold on, players. They almost jumped me. Security. Come get all the guys in the tight sweatpants.
53-45 is the score. Darden from the corner. Shot no good. They've cooled down from three-point range in the second half here. And Williams back the other way. Bell, he's feeling it. Almost rung the bell again, but might be out of credits at the moment. In transition, shot is up and good. What a shot there. Deron Powers in transition with the transition stop, pop, and score.
Good job by Powers using his shoulder to create some separation.
Bell met by Miku. Gray inside. Great counter move there, just like I talked about. And going to the opposite hand and able to finish and score with the easy layup.
Gray has to make sure he doesn't foul out, and they just called him for it. That's his fourth. Didn't really see much, but that's his fourth foul. I don't know. I don't know what the ref just saw on that. I was just about to say do not foul, but
Oh, he's going to get Scott Sill in the game, much to the agreement of the crowd. Give Kendall Gray a quick breath. And Scott definitely can bring the ability to stretch the floor.
rebounding the ball is going to have to be a group effort, and there's May skying in for it.
Bell up ahead again. It's good. Tyshawn Bell with the family on hand. Keep bringing that Bell.
Give Bell 21.
Tyshawn Bell is a 1,000-point scorer. He can do it from anywhere. And when he's aggressive, he's one of the better players in the MEAC, or more underrated players, should I say. As the three-pointer rattles in for Brown. As he looks over at the sidelines of the Hornets.
Brown once again getting into it with everybody that wants to listen. He's a technical away from being out of this game. He has to be more under control.
He might have to be careful. He might not be able to make it back to Hampton, Virginia tonight.
Everybody, let's go. Get it up. I'm going to come over here and teach my straight reps. Stand up. You got to stand up with it. Stand up, guys. Come on. And rock like this. And rock like this. Side to side. see. Oh. Like I said, come on, Dr. Williams, you gotta stand up too. You gotta stand up too, Dr. Williams. Get him up. Get him up, y'all.
Derek, looking at this replay here, you see Bball goes inside to Gray, and Gray using that pivot foot, going to the opposite side and using that counter move to score. Derek, what has stood out to you so far as the Hornets are up by 8?
I think the Hornets are doing a good job with the balance of inside and out. We're seeing Bball get some paint touches, Gray get some paint touches, but they're also shooting the 3-ball well. If they continue with this balance, they will be able to control this game and come away with a victory on Senior Day. I think we just gotta, did we just get a technical foul? I see the ref. I see the ref pointing at Brown.
And got on his toes.
I think we're getting a technical on Brown.
And he's been ejected, it looks like.
Come here, come on, hang up. Come here.
And Brown's trying to explain nothing happened.
Show how you did it. Get up on the toes again. Say it with me, y'all. Hey! Oh! Joggers on. I got my joggers on. Hold it down, player.
Looks like Brown is heading to the locker room.
He's been thrown out. This crowd is going to erupt. They like that.
And he was a primary defender of Amir May, and he was giving Amir May some fits. Who's going to respond and guard May now?
Definitely a good question, and Williams will take the free throw. Definitely the crowd got under his skin a little bit. I don't know what the second technical was about, but they definitely got under his skin. They were drawn back and forth, and it caused him to lose his cool a little bit, and he was thrown out.
And Coach Joyner was talking to Presley in the first half, and then Brown in the second half just loses his composure.
And don't be surprised, D2 teams, this isn't the last time they play this season. It might be a little bit of foreshadowing, but these teams are evenly matched, as you see in this game, and they could see each other down the road.
Exactly. The MEAC is filled with evenly matched teams across the board. The MEAC tournament always seems to be very enjoyable, very close games.
And for the Hornets to win it or make a deep run, they're going to have to beat teams or see teams they,
Bball.
never seen before.
Bball has 21. His career high is 23.
And what more appropriate way to break your career record than on senior night in front of your friends and family. You see the family up there wearing the Bball jerseys. No better way to go out, especially as a Hornet in front of your home crowd.
Somebody in that home crowd just said, hey, you need 2 more buckets.
May draws a foul.
They're putting the smaller powers on May to match with his speed, but Brown was able to use his strength to get under Amir May's skin and force a couple of misses.
And the Hornets are in the bonus, so they'll be shooting free throws from the rest of the game.
This is Amir May's perfect time to attack. He has a smaller guard on him. Don't let up. Some isolation plays for him and let him go. He misses the front end, though, up the 1-and-1.
Hornets already back on defense. Miko spins. What a move there on Bball and gets it to go. Hampton needed that bucket, especially as the momentum seemed to be swinging the pendulum to the Hornets. May rises, fires, good.
We talked about it. There's no more Brown. Brown got himself ejected. And May knows he has a chance to blow this game wide open.
And Chivas, they might need to close the window because there's a lot of air flowing through here. May's feeling it. May's got it.
And
May's seeing triple.
Wide open. Brown let his team down big time with that technical foul. He cost his team big time because now May is feeling it. May
is feeling it. He's on fire. The crowd's feeling it. Derek, this team is looking as good as we've seen them most of the season.
May has just been terrific, and like I said, this whole season he's been great. We're going to get some replays. He's being defended well. They're out behind the three-point line, but look at that step back move. Creates a separation. The three-pointer is silky smooth. And then the second time around, he's just feeling it. He only needs to see the ball go down once, and he knows he's good. Now he's in and out move, steps in, knocks down another three.
Touchdown. You almost had it. I gave you a shot. I ain't done yet. I'm going to let somebody win this money. Next day ball.
Just an interesting note, the last time these two teams met, May had 24 second half points to lead his team with 30. So these explosions are commonplace for Amir May.
Pass inside, knocked away, stolen by Sil. Williams putting his defender on skates, steps back, rises, in and out. Sil with the rebound and call for the loose ball foul.
A little too over-aggressive by Sil, so now the Hornets, I think, are in a bonus, and then we will walk the floor.
Number 3, Scott Sill. First, team 7. Bball Presley arrives at Pirates for 1-1.
Presley to the line. Makes the first. May skies in for the rebound. Now Hampton's going to try a little pressure, put on the Hornets and force the issue. As we're at 10 minutes remaining.
Bell wants it.
Bell's looking for it, as you said, Derek. May's going to take it himself. He's going to knock it down. And his dad is right there, right in front of his dad. I know he's got to feel good to see his son do that right in front of him.
Going to get a reaching foul by May, but 3 straight threes. Hands in his face. They had him bottled up in the first half, but there's nothing they can do now.
Johnson makes the first. He'll get one more. And Johnson missed the second. May with another rebound.
Travel by May. Hampton, they need something to get themselves back into gear. They have not been the same since the technical foul.
9:30 remaining. They still have plenty of time, and now that they have the Hornets in the bonus, they can definitely try to take advantage.
Good block by Waller.
Hampton looking for something on the offensive end to cut into this lead. Darden thought about it. Going to go inside to Presley. Presley met with a triple team.
And we're going to get an up and down. Actually, no, it's going to be a foul. Seal with a push in the back.
9:08 remaining. Presley will head to the line again. First one is good. Second one is good. Presley knocks both free throws down. Presley showing his skill offensively and a soft touch around the basket. Still needs to get the ball up court. And they got a timeout, I believe.
Timeout. DSU. I told you I'm going to get away this money. Let's go. Let's go. 30 seconds, timeout. Let's go. I got 30 seconds. Put right here. You first. Let's go. You got to shoot it down there. We ain't got that much time, player. You got to go.
We got a replay here. Mir May, good defense, but gave him a little bit too much airspace and paid the price.
You get one shot. You got to go right now, right here. You got to go from right there. That looked good. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't forgetting about you, baby girl. You want the next time out?
Hornets up by 13 with 9 minutes remaining. Hampton trying to force the issue with pressure here.
Going to get a pick and roll here.
Little pick and
that's
pop.
the spot.
Good play call there, knowing the personnel.
That's going to be another foul, and that will put the Hornets in a double bonus. So 2 free throws for Hampton, I believe. Waller with the blocking foul.
Deron Powers to the line, makes the first. He'll get one more, as you said, Derek, and a double bonus. So 2 free throws from here on out. And he makes the second. So cuts the lead to 11. Pirates in a press. Mays had the hot hand in the second half, much like in the first meeting. Drives in, gets inside the paint. Tried to find Sill, but Bell's there to clean it up. And Bell's got it. He's getting close to that career high, Derek.
23, he tied it with that one right there. Right place at the right time.
That's how you know it's your day. Not even meant to score there, but he's just in the right place at the right time, as you said. With 8 minutes remaining, he could break that career high.
Miko has had a good game in the post as well.
May calling out the play for the Hornets. May can't handle the ball, especially in crucial situations, and gets it over to Williams. Hornets up by 11. Bell pops out. Ball knocked away. Scott Sill for 3. It's good. That's what he does, Derek. That's who he is. That's his game. And right back the other way is Miku with a 3 of his own.
Miko trying to keep this game close. They're still down 11. The Hornets starting to find their rhythm again.
Definitely the great equalizer shot is a 3-pointer. Pro hop step. May. It's good. Amir May gets it done again. He's on fire, as we said. Three-point shot is good, so Deron Powers. And we have a little bit of a back and forth brewing here, Derek. Trading twos for threes or threes for twos.
Powers, even though he hasn't shot the ball much, when he's decided to take matters into his own hands, he's been very effective.
Miko is now on May, getting a lengthy defender on him. And Williams gets in and draws the foul.
Despite all the multiple defenders they've put at May, he's definitely made some tough shots. Been a huge reason why they're up by 13. I'm sorry, up by 10.
Before we get into the half-court shot, you know it's tumbling time. Y'all ready? So I do. This is what I wanted to see. This is what I wanted to see. This is what I wanted to do. Look at her go. Look at her go. I watch her been. Ooh. What? She look like that. What? What's up? What's up? Keep going. Boom. Stick the landing. Look, the elegance even got good flippers. Keep going out the door. High five to Jesus. High five to Jesus. No? No? She didn't even run. She didn't even run. She just got into it. And she's picking up steam as she go. Boom! Come here. Let's go. Right now. You got hurry up. Oh, we ain't got no time. Wait. No time. You got me ready. I'm going to give you a shot.
Well, Derek, up by 10, 6:29 remaining. Hornets have done well today finding their flow offensively. What has it been working for them that you think?
I think probably see them get Gray involved here. Don't know how long you're going to have him left with you since he has 4 fouls, so might as well try to get him involved before he gets fouled out because you know the Hampton Pirates are going to go right at him.
Williams will have 2 as both teams in a double bonus, so. Williams makes the first, sends the lead to 11. Derek, we're looking forward to the future a little bit here, I guess, since our last game. Next year, what is the outlook for this team as Coach Walker seems to be the coach, the guy, the man with the plan who will lead this team? What is going to be next with a lot of senior leadership probably departing?
I know next year is definitely, it looks like it may be one of those rebuilding type of years, but they do have some talent. We've seen Hughes have explosive nights. We've seen DeAndre Haywood. Don't know why he hasn't been playing much lately, but he definitely was very good his freshman year.
Hornets up by 11. Mays had the hot hands, we said. Mays going to rise from 15. Shot no good. Miko tries to take Bell. Nothing there. Darden throws it up, and the alley-oop is cut by Presley. They're playing catch and dunk.
Only a 9-point game.
Williams will try to take time off the clock. We approach 5 minutes remaining.
Bell, will he get his career high? Steps back.
Ooh, almost had it there. Darden will think about it. Drives inside. Goes at Kendall Gray. No foul called.
Good job by Gray going straight up. That's that verticality rule that you're starting to see be implemented more and more. Hornets in no hurry.
Tries to see if Tyshawn does get that career high. Hornets taking as much time as possible. 10 on the shot clock. Williams makes another. And they're working here. The seniors are definitely getting it done here for the Hornets.
Big time shot by Williams to make it into double digits, and they took a lot of time off of the clock doing it too.
We're at 4 minutes. They're up 11. Meikle from downtown. Meikle's shot is way off, a little bit out of his range. Try to get up ahead to May. Presley, way off. Shot is up, blocked, but a foul was called first on Tyshawn Bell.
Timeout. And again, flash photography is not allowed. No flash photography, please.
We didn't give away everything tonight. Make some noise, y'all want some t-shirts. Y'all want some t-shirts.
Well, Derek, you see what the Hornets have done here today. They're playing probably one of their best games all season, especially in front of the home crowd, senior night. What do you like that you saw so far throughout this game? It's 3:41. They look like they're in a good position still.
I think it's been a balance, inside and out. They haven't just settled for a whole bunch of threes. They've attacked when they've had a chance. They've shot the three when it's been open. Nothing, for the most part, has been really forced, and that's the reason why they have this lead. And also, they responded very well to that technical foul, and they ended up making this a double-digit lead.
Definitely be interesting to see. This team definitely can still build some type of momentum. As you say, you always want to be playing well going into a conference tournament, and especially with these teams seem so evenly matched. We know North Carolina Central will be there, teams like that. But the Hornets have played these teams well. Norfolk State, some tough losses. All were on the road, granted, but a neutral site. We'll see how it goes. And this could be a good win for them as well.
Definitely. They have a shot. All of the games they've lost have been in the single digits, close games, most of them on the road, like you just said. So it's going to be fun to see tournament time. When you have a superstar scorer like May and a dominant center like Gray, you can go far in a tournament.
And we talked about this team. Next year could be a year of transition. It'll definitely be interesting to see how they go out, this group of seniors. And it's definitely probably one of their better shots they've had in recent memory to win the MEAC championship. And Johnson will head to the line for 2 free throws. Makes the first. Second one's no good. Gray gets it out. It looks like we have a malfunction with the clock. Gray gets it. Waller thought about it. He'll think it out wisely. Hornets with 20 on the shot clock and 3:25 remaining are going to methodically take their time on the offense and have everyone weave in and out and touch the ball. A lot of motion here. May gets in, tipped back in by Gray.
That's what happens when he can attack the basket. They have to step up and allows Gray to get the rebound.
Johnson in the corner, 3-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Johnson. Pass inside to Miku. Good play there. Only cut the lead to 10, 2:40 remaining.
But each possession, the Hornets are running 30, 33 seconds off the clock and before they get a look.
Bell wants that career high. Doesn't take the shot there. Thought he might.
Smart decision not to. Run more of the clock out. Now you have to start looking for your offense.
Rebounded by Bell. Bell's got it. And there's a career high, Derek. It was only right.
The wise thing to do would probably bring the ball back out, settle the offense, run some more time. But he knew he needed one more basket, and he got it there.
25 points, new career high for Tyshawn Bell. An appropriate so on senior night, showing a full array of moves here tonight.
While we had a 30-second timeout, I just would like to take a time to thank all of our DSU alumni, fans, students, family members for coming out and enjoying a great basketball season. Clap it up for yourselves.
We got to look around the MEAC. North Carolina Central's beating Savannah State. Norfolk State is beating Howard. North Carolina A&T is beating Bethune-Cookman. Those are all three teams the Hornets will have to possibly meet if they want to be the MEAC champions, Derek. Talk about what that could be, kind of like Murder's Row.
Exactly, but if the Norfolk State game holds, it bodes well for the Hornets to make a late push for that 4th seed because Howard will go to 9-7, DSU goes to 8-7, and who knows what can happen with the one more game left in the season for DSU.
Definitely, all games that they could have won, but like we said, in hostile territories and in a sense, bigger programs. But this team is on a rise and could be peaking at the right time, possibly.
It looks like this game could mean a lot for them confidence-wise if they can pull it off. Going to get a foul. I thought Williams was in good position. That's going to be his 4th. The Hornets are going to have to finish this game off. They do not want to go into overtime with all this foul trouble. They should be able to finish it off, but you never know.
First free throw is good. As he makes both, the lead is 10, 155 remaining, not over yet. And Hampton's going to force the issue here. Hornets need to get the ball up court. Bell does that. And the Hornets are going to save time.
The crowd wants Waller to shoot, but he did the right thing, bringing the ball back out. They don't really need points here. They just got to run the clock out.
Great point there, and Waller, the freshman, showing the poise of a senior. A lot of time you'll see guys jack up a shot or try to make a highlight play, but like you said, the important thing here is getting a W. And they're up by 10 with a minute 40 remaining, and definitely just need to take time out as Burley will check in.
Good move by Coach Walker getting got a little tongue-tied, but to get Burley back into the game. Of course, it is senior night. He wasn't here for the second half, wasn't on the court. He'll probably check in for Williams, who has 4 fouls anyway.
Waller misses the free throw.
That's a huge foul. That's Gray's 5th, and time still remaining. Have a chance to make it a 7-point game. This is Gray's last game here at Memorial Hall.
And everyone will rise and give it up for Kendall Gray as he fouls out. And that's definitely a moniker we just heard, the best big man in Hornet history. What do you think about that, Derek?
It's great honor for him. You can see the emotions flowing a little bit. His crowd gave him a nice round of applause. Hopefully they can finish this game out for him. Red shirt senior from Dover, Delaware, getting to play in front of a home crowd every night.
Now the question is, will there be another Gray in Hornet Nation possibly next season.
I don't know if we're allowed to talk about that, actually. Like, to be 100% serious, I don't think we can mention it.
just a lot of people are talking. That's all I'm saying. May drives inside, draws a foul. Get a look here at the slam dunk, or the and one, excuse me, by Miku. May makes the first. Hornets put up 80 points tonight, 83 points. That's a lot of points in college basketball. Talk about what they can do when they're clicking off all offensive fillers like you saw tonight. Tyshawn Bell, Amir May, Kendall Williams. And Gray didn't even have his best game.
Yeah, they have a lot of people who can fill it up, especially all of the starters basically can. And Waller played some good minutes as well for them, hit a couple of shots to space the offense. But as you can see, when they're able to play inside and outside, they're a very dangerous team. And they have the pieces to make a minor upset in this tournament.
And honestly, I feel as though if they can beat one of those top-tier teams, it wouldn't really be an upset because I feel matchup-wise, they can definitely play to their strengths and press the right buttons. They could be, playing for that championship.
Exactly. And they went to North Carolina Central on their own crowd, only lost by 1 point. Not like the disparity is that big between a first seed to a fifth seed like Dell State is.
And they have a chance to possibly, I would say, get as high as 4.
They can go up as high as 4. Of course, they lost to Maryland Eastern Shore, so they probably won't get to that third seed, but they have a chance for that 4th seed as well.
And it's all about matchups. And the thing is, they may be matched up in the first round as a 4 seed with a lower tier seed like a 12 seed.
Exactly. You never know who the matchups are going to be. Everybody wants to face Florida A&M, though. As a team, everybody wants to play. Of course, they only have 1 win on the season, but they should be able to make it past the first round at least.
That is the question. It's all about matchups. And the Hornets definitely would love to get an easy one, but it's no easy one, especially in conference play when all these teams know each other.
Hampton still fighting hard, down 10. But time is running out for them.
Hornets try to take as much time off the clock as they can.
And Williams looked like he was a little upset with Miku, but he decided not to retaliate. He got pushed into the scorer's table, and the crowd's going to have to, security's going to have to make sure everything's okay. Some people have gotten up out of the crowd seats.
Bell with the rebound, and the Hornets are going to cruise in a victory lane, ladies and gentlemen. And Derek, this is a very good, impressive win. The scoreboard says only by 10, but they beat them by more than 10. The scoreboard's a little bit closer than the game actually was. Tyshawn Bell with a career high today. Excellent job by the seniors. This whole team, a veteran-led team, this is their best shot to go get the MEAC championship. Talk about what you like from this game.
Well, a little funny moment just happened. Bell just talked to Presley, I want to get 27, and almost went up to shoot as everybody left the court. But he had a terrific game. Everybody, I think, played well. The turning point to me is when Brown got his second technical foul. There was nobody else who could guard May, and he lit him up. He scored 11 points in just a quick order, and it was very, very devastating to the Hampton Pirates to lose Brown. They had nobody else who could match up with May from that point on.
Definitely a good win for the Hornets. Definitely saw a little bit of both, and on both sides, not only offensively but defensively as well, and being able to maintain with Kendall Gray, who's probably one of your better players as well, not on his game, but that definitely has a change. And got a little foul trouble, but definitely saw a lot of bright spots for the Hornets to go along with your keys to the game.
Yeah, I think they did a good job. They attacked the basket. They had some early offensive type of plays in transition. I would still like to see them employ some more people from the bench, but they played at a good enough tempo where people didn't get tired too much. good win for them. That's the way to close out a senior day game. 85-75 against the rival Hampton Pirates. And that's the sweep as well.
Definitely a sweep. Good job to play teams you know you can beat, win when you're supposed to. It'll definitely be interesting to see how that plays out. If you had to give a game ball out tonight, who would you give it to?
I got to go to Bball. Career high in front of his family. Of course, he's a Dover local, so he put up some huge numbers, especially in the first half when nobody else was getting their shot to go. He was the one constant that got the job done.
Definitely a big win for the Hornets. I mean, Derek, this is our last game of the season. Hopefully, the Hornets can definitely go down to Norfolk and make an impact and try to win that MEAC crown. This is one of the better teams, I think. Haven't always played like it this season, but you see flashes, and you saw it for 40 minutes tonight. Talk a little bit about what Coach Walker has to do. Prayers team. Still one regular season game against a Coppin State team they lost to, so that's not going to be easy. A team like that can shoot the ball and score will, especially from three-point range. But talk a little about what they're going to have to do down the stretch.
It has to all be about a consistency. This team, when they're at their best, can compete against any team in the MEAC, but they have to play at their best. Sometimes they play a good first half, and then the second half they mess up, like we saw on Saturday. But if they can put two halves together like they did tonight, they can be in a big dance.
Definitely a big win. Good way to end the season. So 85-75 to score. Senior night here. Keep it tuned to WDSU-TV. We'll have all your coverage. We'll definitely try to get a MEAC recap as well after the tournament, after we get back. For the entire crew here, our Director Juan, Mr. Chelly, Derek Slayton, my name is Byron Dixon. Thank you for watching us all season. Have a great night, everybody.